Mm. Tell me this is up. Y'all, you hear that? Oh man, that car outside just it said it all. There is a lot of things happening right now. There is so much. I want to say shit. Excuse my language, but like, there's so much shit that's going down right now, and it's like you definitely gotta brace yourself. Definitely gotta brace yourself. Everything that's coming out in the news and everything that's happening around major cities and all these crimes that are happening, all just all these different cases that is happening. It's like I just feel as if the collective consciousness right now is on the verge of seeing a revolution. I just think it's that, right? And I've been channeling a little bit earlier, and I kept seeing nines and fives, like 555, 919, 959. So there's something that's, I mean, we're at the entrance of that gate right before you hit a checkpoint. You're like right there, and this is the moment where you decide whether you're going to utilize that energy, that momentum that you've gained towards reaching that goal, towards reaching um this confirmation, towards reaching that destination. I feel like you're right there. You're right there. You have to keep up the momentum. That's just really what it's feeling like. And it's feeling like um there's like a bit of a push and a pull between what was and what is now, right? So the old world and the new world, right? Your old reality versus the new reality. And it's really important that right before you go through this door, right? Because this is feeling like a portal. This is feeling like, oh yeah, by the way, you didn't know at the end of the year you get a secret door. You get to decide whether you want to keep going through these doors you've been going through, right? I'm picturing a hall, and like all you see is the doorways, and you keep going forward and there's more doorway outlines, right? And these doors do have, the door attached to it with the doorknob, right? You could close it at any time and then reopen it anytime, right? Ain't that usually how it goes? Right? You have the option to close doors and open doors, and I feel like you've been going down a straight hall and the door's just been open. It's been open, right? You're going through the same one, and maybe you felt a little bit stagnant for a minute, and maybe even kind of wondering where that secret door is, or if there's even a bonus door, or is this just the same road you're going down, same hallway you're walking down. um, I'm here to tell you that a magic genie decided it was just gonna appear and say, hey, I got this door here, rub the lamp, right? Grant your three wishes. Let's get out through this door. But, and I gotta bring it to Aladdin. Genie wanted a wish too. So, in order to get this secret door, you can have your three wishes, but you also have to grant Genie his wish, right? And when it comes to that, Aladdin had a choice. You have the choice whether you're going to free that genie or keep him cuffed, keep him locked away in his lamp for thousands of years to come without him seeing the outside, without him exploring the world in all its wonders. and all the beautiful things in life, going on vacation, going to Disney World, right? I just feel like it's time to make that decision whether you're gonna free Genie or not. I feel like it's on the basis of everything that you said you were going to do, everything that you stand for, everything that you've always wanted, right, can happen. You're given the opportunity to make that happen, right? And it's like you decide whether you're going to allow a part of yourself to be free or not. Are you going to free that one part of yourself that's felt chained down for a minute, that's felt like they're on a leash, actually? I feel like that's where it's at, collective. I feel like I feel like I'm gonna leave it at that question, and I kind of want to dive into some things, right? Cause 919, 959, those are the numbers, right? I'm just writing it down just so I can remember it. 555-111. You have the opportunity to create a new life for yourself. If you've been seeing 111, if you've been seeing 555, if you've been seeing 959, if you've been seeing 919. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Oh my goodness. I just think that you've gotten to a level in maturity, but a level of control over who you are and how you approach situations, how you approach people, how you approach your life, how you take yourself serious. I feel like you've reached a point where, man, you don't look like what you've been through. Bless you, Diva. You don't look like what you've been through at all. You don't. And it's like, oh man, I think it's time to express who it is you are. The real part of you. I'm talking the part of you that takes yourself serious. I think it's time that you express the serious part of yourself. And when I say serious, I mean taking yourself serious without the ego, right? Without thinking that you can control outcomes, you can control situations and people, without thinking you're also the victim in a situation. I think you've probably come to a point where, and this is just like off of what I've been channeling and in the angel numbers and in the signs everywhere, right? I channeled, oh my goodness, the Wizard and I from Wicked, and I've been singing that all day. I'll be real, y'all. How do you pronounce that? Jayo Firmino, what's up? And I've been channeling the Wizard and and it's kind of like that climax moment in the song, where she's like, you know, held in high esteem, right? When the peepee, when the people see me peepee. Oh my god. When the people see me, they will scream. Ooh. Someone is throwing some nasty thoughts somewhere. But it was like when the people see me, they will scream. And not for nothing, I feel like something that you're doing right now, even that, because we all have our moments where we do need to, like, I mean, let's be real, we'll be outside around many people, right, throughout our lives, whatever, right, throughout our whole life, and you know, you can be in certain environments and you could be around people who are cool, and like there's some really dope people out here that will hold down a conversation with you, like about any avenue, right? But there's also those areas that you've been in where you just never really felt seen, or felt like you really found a space that you can see yourself being in and thriving in. People that you're around and thriving with, right? I feel like the journey has been really tough when it comes to, I mean, when it comes to relationships, overall, relationships with yourself and relationships with people. Oh man, it's time for tarot. It's time for tarot. Let's go. We're gonna do pause tarot. So much just came out. And I also channeled the message, and that's what I titled this video. Time to make space. Because everything that's happening right now, once again, 111555, the changes that are occurring, oh man. You need to prepare. You need to make sure your game plan is straight. You need to make sure that, you know, when you walk through this door, this secret door that the genie appeared with, right? When you walk through this door, you bring all the best qualities that you've built up about yourself, and you release all the worst qualities that you still think about, that you still hold on to. The times where you weren't as wise as you are now, right? Let that shit go. This just fell out, but this isn't the spread. But I was curious to look at it. Honestly, it looks like, there goes the divine counterparts coming out. Oh shit. Hold on. You know, I jumped right into the message that I completely sidetracked. I wanted to play a sound bowl just to kind of clear up the energy as well. So you know what? I think this is the perfect time. And I'm gonna shuffle these cards, but yeah, I'm so excited. I am hosting a 45-minute workshop on Saturday, sound healing. We are going to focus on our breathing. We're going to focus on being mindful, creating space. I have a couple of Tai Chi poses, beginner poser friendly, and breathing to share and teach. And it's just going to be real nice. The whole afternoon is like fitness, everything. So excited. And yeah, before we get into this, right, before I play this, because this is how we gotta do it. Breathing is important. So when it comes to sound healing, when it comes to being able to absorb this properly and hold this properly, or hold space for it, you have to inhale, right? And when you're inhaling, take any amazing thing that happened to you today and say I'm grateful. Right? Now, you're going to hold it. And you're going to embrace how amazing it made you feel in that moment. Right? The smile that was on your face. Hold that thought. Hold that image. And then you're going to release, right, out all the negative feelings you had in between, all the worries you had in between too, right? Anything that disturbed your peace today, you're gonna release that. And after you release that, take 2 more breaths. All right, play the ball. So let's go from there. All right, so inhale something you're grateful for. Happy to make you feel. Namaste to that. All right. Just a nice little insert to everything. You can't go wrong with really cleansing out your energy. You just can't. Like, everything needs to be cleansed, right? We take baths, shower, soap, there's your cleanse. If you soak in a bath, right? Epsom salt, herbs, essential oils. Okay, I'm gonna tap in because I want to know what is going on with the collective. The Wizard and I. I know this whole channeled message is like, but like, look, this is what the next chapter is looking like. This is just what it is, right? You gotta have those moments where you take time to rest. You take time to recover, right? You take time for yourself. You put everything that is important for you in front of you, and you make space for that, and you build on that. Don't forget family, work life. It's really important that you do take time with your family. It's really important you take time with people you care about. But when it is time for you to go within, when it is time for you to take care of you, like mainly you, right? I'm talking mentally, emotionally, right? Because nobody else is going to check that for you. You got to check yourself. You're in charge of yourself, right? You're responsible for yourself. It's about taking accountability. 919. I'm telling you, it's the wisdom of it, of knowing that you really do decide what you want. You really do decide how you'll live your life, how you want to live it. You decide your goals. You decide your success. You decide how you're going to build your foundation. You decide how you're going to build your legacy, how you're going to raise your kids, how you're going to raise yourself. how you're gonna enjoy, rejoice, and enjoy the moments with the people you care about through life. Because let's be real, you don't know when your last day is gonna be. And no, like, it's a fact. You don't know when your last day is gonna be. So don't ever take anything for granted. Don't. Don't do that to yourself. Let God work with you. Let God work through you. Alright? Oh, love you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you enjoy your party. I'm using one of my old books from like my Sweet 16, and I'm just seeing all the happy birthdays. Happy birthday, Nina. We love you so much. Continue to be the beautiful young lady that you are. I'm gonna tell you this much. If y'all been feeling more cheery and celebrated, you gotta embrace that. I'm sorry. What are we looking at here? you get to hold on this way. You get to choose how successful you're gonna be. And it's your choice to celebrate it. How about that? Oh man. I want to know what's going on with the collective right now. Because there's a major shift. There's a major shift. I mean, the way these solar flares been hitting, I don't know. See, the lovers and the Ace of Pentacles, that right there just tells me that you got a choice. Decisions need to be made. Balls in your court. Balls in your court. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh man. Alright. I'm gonna just shuffle whatever comes out. Wait. No. See. I usually let whatever comes out. But I kind of like the tarot spreads that I've been finding. Just because it makes it nice and organized. And we could go straight off of that. A nice layout. And there's nothing wrong with structure, okay? Don't let nobody tell you, oh, you're too organized. You always got this shit right. You always got that shit. Why are you complaining? Shouldn't I be organized? Shouldn't I continue to work towards being organized better? I don't know who, I don't know. Maybe that's a situation y'all deal with. You could deal with that. I deal with that. You know, I meant to put on meditation music just so the silence isn't silencing. So I'm gonna just. Alright. For now, because for some reason it's not showing. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Alright. Okay, I think I found the spread. We're gonna do the Raven spread. It's 5 cards. First one's your foundation, where you came from. Second one is your recent past. Third one is the next step. Fourth is where you're headed. Fifth is your focus in changing or maintaining this direction. Alright, collective. Let's figure out where you came from. Who is watching this and where have you come from? And where are you going? Cotton Eye Joe. What? Oh man. So fluffy today. Fluffy, slightly frizzy, but whatever. I was in a dojo today, getting that workout in. Self-defense is what I'm practicing, but it's ninjutsu, martial arts, and yeah, I just really think it's important that everyone knows how to protect themselves and how to protect others, just in case, because you know nowadays people is real crazy and you don't know what can happen, and you need to be able to defend yourself, right, and protect yourself. And if you see others being targeted or someone trying to harm someone, you know how to help that person if you help them. You can just mind your business too. However you choose, that's all on you. Look, no judgment over here. But, you know, if you see something, say something. Alright, your foundation, where you came from. Let's go, collective. I'm with this. Page of Wands. Okay. So, you came from nice, so passionate place within your teenage heart, or within your dreamer's heart, or within your just, you know, hey, I'm down with whatever, man. I'm trying to learn. I'm ready to take action, right? So I feel like maybe you was feeling a little bit impulsive to do something. It could be to take steps towards something creative, maybe an adventure. Who knows? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, like you're willing to invest in something. Okay, so let's get the past. What's the recent past? Okay, 2 cards came out. The 2 of Cups and a Chariot. Okay, so I see that. Okay, this is involving love, y'all. I'm calling it. I'm seeing pink everywhere. What? This person coming in to take charge. I might just, this might be number 3, if I'm being honest, which is your next step. King of Wands. This just might be that. Your next step. You know, it's really amazing me how you went from Page of Wands, right, to King of Wands real quick. Like, if you know, like, how much you gotta step up, that's a step. That you took a step. Not even. You took a leap. You said, hold on, let me see this. Okay, I'm going in. That's it. Like, you peeked your head in the door just to kind of look, see what was going on there. And I guess this is involving, look, this could be friendship. This could be a romance. This could be just a connection. It could be a bond, whatever it is, right? Your next step is to take action. right? Charge forward. Make sure that you are balanced, equilibrium. Make sure you got your habits under control. Make sure you have your reactions under control. Just something about making sure you see. There's a fine line between being right and doing right, and knowing your worth, knowing your value, knowing what you stand for. And there's that fine line, and then there's ego, right? I feel like this is a checks and balances of your light side. Hold on, wait. It's flipped on here. It's like mirrored. Your light side and your shadow side, right? And now with the shadow side, I get there's tendencies of, yeah, you can have ego. You can have your ego, okay? It's just ego keeps ringing loud, like ego. Um, but I also feel like it could be a little bit of victim mentality too, right? Those are your shadow sides. I'm not saying that you play a victim, and I'm not saying that you have a huge ego. I'm saying you, and with the messages that we've channeled, you've wisened up enough to know when you are acting out of ego, where you may be playing the victim. And I feel like this is telling you that you have all the tools you need. And that blue flag going across right here, right? Right here, right? That color right there is accountability and responsibility. That's saying, I know who I am, I know what I do. I've been through a lot. Yes, sometimes I haven't acted in the right way. Sometimes I haven't presented myself in the right light. And then there were times where I have presented myself in the right light. Maybe you got some hate. Maybe people was hating on you. Maybe you had some competition. Maybe you had some people who felt indifferent about your character, who you are, your personality, how you've grown, by the way. Because the chariot, all right, hold on, right? 5, 6, 7. That's 7. That's 7. Cancer energy. July can be significant. I feel like you've grown so much that you don't need to ask anyone to proceed. You just proceed. I don't know. That might be some King of look. King of Wands. What am I saying? Like, you don't ask nobody. You just proceed. Because Wands is action. King of Wands takes action towards the things that he wants, his creative endeavors. He's charismatic about it. When a King of Wands walks into the room, everyone turns their head. They just got that fire. It is what it is. Yeah. So, okay. You going towards a lover's connection. 1047, as I say this, could be seeing tens, fours, sevens. Also, just want to throw this out there. That's the root, that's the heart, that's the mind, right? That's your crown chakra. So it's really important that you're maintaining a balance in your life, as far as when you have leisure time, right? And when you're working, just to make sure that you're dedicating time for your prayers, your meditation, getting grounded too, getting really grounded, like really like planted into your present moment. Like you're living your day, you're enjoying the ups that come with it, and you're not thinking about the downs of whatever happened yesterday, right? It's that. Um, in the root, keep keep doing your affirmations, right? The I am this, I am that, right? I am strong, I am safe, I am secure. I am on my way to my $1 million. And that's it, right? Wear your favorite color. Be goofy all you want. I know it sounded like be goofy all you want and then something was going to come after it, but no, just be goofy all you want. Just do it. Be silly. Have fun. Like, don't even hold yourself back from being theatrical. I mean, I caught myself being theatrical today, so it's like, I mean, I'm theatrical every day, so I can't escape it. It's just like that. I don't wish it could be different. Honestly, I feel like it would be boring if it was different. And I feel like this collective, you like to switch it up once in a while. You definitely like to switch it up once in a while. We're gonna get the next card. Where you're headed. Where are you headed? Because you're going in hot. And what? The Nine of Wands. Why are you headed that way? What? What are you headed? Oh my goodness. Your focus in changing or maintaining this direction. I'm gonna clarify. Oh my. What just came out? Y'all. Yo. Guys. I'm gonna read these cards. And I'm gonna read them to the best of my ability. And I hope that I can deliver this message properly. Right? Because the devil is on the board. And for me, for me, you know, I don't take it as a bad thing. And I'm going to tell you why I don't take it as a bad thing. The devil being out here is telling me with the with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a wounded healer. From Chiron. Chiron is the wounded healer. Now, Chiron, let me get my book. Hold on. Hold on, by the way. Real cute. Yeah. Because Chiron. The thing about Chiron, and this is what I need you to know. Are you listening? Let me stop. Okay, the thing about Chiron, right? Also, reproductive system, right? Just had to throw that out there. The thing about Chiron is it reveals a person's deepest wounds, right? And their potential for healing. Chiron offers insight into trauma and hurt that a person is meant to heal during their life. Now, the thing also with Chiron is Chiron has been wounded. He has been hit with an arrow, right? Because he's the centaur. He's the Sagittarius, right? The half horse, half man. We're in Sagittarius season, by the way. So, just to let y'all know, this collective consciousness right here, whatever's happening right now, it's happening now. So, my best bet with this, right? Because we just had the new moon, December 1st. Oh, we're approaching a full moon. There's something closing out here. I don't know what's happening now, but my guess with this Wheel of Fortune and the Devil in your fifth card, which is, hold on, you're focused in changing or maintaining this direction. I'm gonna clarify the Devil, right? Because there's a cycle that's approaching and it's changing, right? There's something that's going to change. I'm gonna pull on that one too. And this is in regards to a Two of Cups situation. So this is a connection, right? This is a relationship or could be a friendship, something, right? It's something. It's one of those things, right? I'm gonna clarify all of this actually. Hold up. Optimistic, outspoken. We could be dealing with a Sagittarius too. Just saying, or a fire sign. I have a lot of fire on the board. And the Devil, that's Capricorn. Earth sign. Wheel of Fortune. What are those mutable signs? We have Taurus, Leo. No, it's not a mutable sign. I don't even know. Okay. So I write down a lot of notes, right? And I have this cute book that I just showed you. It has the moon phases, zodiac signs, planets, houses, explanations about it, right? Because I want to put two and two together. And you know, this light just started blinking on the screen. I'm not sure if y'all see that. It's crazy. Ten of Wands at the bottom, by the way. Someone is burdened. Someone's gonna have to drop a burden. Someone's gonna have to release. You need to put down something. Okay. And with this citrine, I did pick up my citrine. Alright, let's go. We're clarifying because I feel like you're putting your 10th burden down. To go towards your 10 of Pentacles. Nudge. Can you see? Yeah? Hold up. Nudge Judgment. Someone's in your head. Woo, get out your head. I just seen the 8 of Swords. We're clarifying. Let's go. Okay. So, Page of Wands. I don't really need to clarify that one. Just because this is just you wanting to take a risk, right? This is you, whoever this is resonating with, right? Because not everyone's doing that love thing, or not everyone has the same similar love situation, right? But I think you're moving on from toxic relationships. Toxic connections. You're releasing karmic ties. You're releasing addictions. You're releasing outdated beliefs. I think you're releasing yourself. I'm gonna get one card on each of these to heal. Look at that, the star. Wow, go be that star. Don't even hold back. Go be that star. Cause from what I'm seeing here, how this just switched up the whole vibe. Yeah, you you done told me. I see the 5 of Cups. Two of Wands, 10 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Look, whoever's watching this, if this message resonates for you, I'm gonna just say this. You keep moving forward towards your happiness. Because you deserve it. And you're allowed to have it. It's your right. So, whoever thought they could hold you back, and whoever thought they could throw that toxic, that whoever decided they could take a dookie on the ground, they just gonna have to deal with it. That ain't your problem. You have no problem. You only have happiness. Oh, let's go. Let's go. And money. And money. Alright. One card for each. Oh, okay. Go in order. Okay. 6 of Swords. This devil. Oh. Ah, dang. Let me clear my throat. Hold up. I think I'm in someone's tea. And by the looks of it, that tea was not good. Alright, y'all. This story right here, Queen of Swords, is clarifying the Page of Wands. Right, so Queen of Swords, so this could be you or this could be someone else, but I see that you made a clear-cut decision to allow yourself to dream a little bit, right? You were like, okay, it won't hurt if I just thought about taking action towards something I'm interested in, right? So this could have been, look, not for nothing, and I love my creatives. My creatives be on this type of timing where it's like, you know, I'm just gonna write a little poem here. Maybe I'll post it. Whatever, right? One day you do that, one day turns into 3 days, right? And maybe you start doing that over the next 3 months. And you're like, yeah, all right, this poetry's starting to sound like something. Then you start to learn about poetry and learn about other poets and how they do their poems, right? Because there's different poetry styles and there's different ways you could express yourself in poetry, right? So this is you saying, yeah, just a little bit here, a little bit there, right? I'm taking this in a career form. There is love here, but right now I'm really getting that someone started doing something creative little by little, and yeah, it's going to be another source of income for you. It's going to be, and people are going to appreciate it too, because with the Queen of Swords, right? The Queen of Swords is very articulate, and she, you can't get anything past this Queen of Swords. You can't, because she knows about the law of insinuation. She knows about law of assumption, right? She knows about different manipulation techniques, but she also knows what she stands for. So when she approaches situations that have all that, she can see right through that because she has the sword of truth. She knows the truth. So this is telling me you knew you had this, you knew you had it like that, that talent, you knew you had that skill. Um, and, you know, you kind of had to be a bit guarded with it. I don't know, because with the devil, I'm feeling like maybe, and in Chiron, that's past trauma. Yeah, yeah, okay, I could see that. Maybe you had a little past trauma. Maybe with a mother figure, but maybe with your insecurities too. Because I'm seeing the Nine of Wands. But I feel like you've overcome that. I feel like that's not even a thing. I feel like insecurities, yeah, they could lurk, but it's like, you know, I'm moving past that. I don't know. Let's get into this. The Six of Wands clarified the Two of Cups. You want this to be successful. You believe that this connection will be successful. You believe you're deserving of a successful connection. How about that one with the sun at the bottom? Are you serious? And the Page of Cups. And the Magician. Hold up. Wait a minute. Look, you you know what kind of relationship you want now, and I feel like that's exactly where you're headed. Oh, hold on. I need to get my charger. I'm gonna finish this up and then close it out. I feel like you finally figured out. Oh, let me just turn the light off. I feel like you finally figured out what you don't like in a relationship. Yeah, it's that funny moment when it's like, dang, you know, I was really hurt over the situation and I ain't even like him like that. Yo, it really be like that. From your friendly neighborhood healer, it really be like that. I didn't really like you like that. You ain't had no pool. What the? I made you have pool in my head. But you know, don't make the same mistake. And I think that's really what's happening now. I feel like you're moving into a new direction, but you got to keep an eye on that, the little obsession of yours. Oh no. Because the way the King of Wands is looking at me and then the devil's looking at me, low key, if this is, if this is you, like, let's say you do know this Two of Cups, right? And, you know, you're already pursuing them. I feel like your thoughts, you be like, oh damn, they look mad good, and then you start thinking some nasty shit. The fantasies is crazy. The Nine of Wands, yeah, I can read it like that too. That's a lot of That's a lot of in your headness about the holy waters. Hold on, wait, or the magic wand, right? Because men or women. Okay, so the Seven of Wands is clarifying your chariot. I mean, you got your boundaries. You standing on business. You said, I told y'all I'm about to get ahead. I told y'all this my year, this my coming. And I'm standing on that. You know? Like, you wanna come fight me, but you know, fight me with like how good you're doing in life. I don't know. Even then. You know, I feel like not for nothing, I'm seeing a little bit of defensiveness too. Just like not nothing crazy. I feel like whoever this collective is, whoever's message this is, right? You have a little bit of a defensive side of yourself. But I feel like once again, because we're talking about the 919, we're talking about wising up. Nine of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune, right? That's what's happening. That's what you're maintaining, right? I feel like I just feel like you did a lot of work on yourself, and I really hope I really hope you accept these flowers of me saying I see you all up and down the streets, and I like what you're doing. I think what you're doing right here, I think you moving forward, I think you closing out chapters in your life that just really, let's put a question mark there. There was some question marks in your past, right? I feel like you moving past that and approaching life completely differently in a more mature sense, in a calm sense, in a self-celebrating sense, without stepping on any toes, right? Less the ego. I feel like you're an upstanding citizen. We're gonna put that right there. You're an upstanding citizen, right? So as far as the Four of Cups, clarifying the Nine of Wands, where you're headed, you're healing resentment, you're healing bitterness, you're healing lack, right? You're healing you're healing you're healing all of that. You're deciding, you know what, I've been in my feelings about these things for too long. Look at, for too long, that I'm starting to notice I'm not even liking the things that I actually want. Like, you see the blue cups versus the golden cup? You know, it's like, how can you grill the golden cup? I mean, I can understand you got the three cups down there, right? And they all the same. They all look the same. They probably hold the same amount of coffee, right? They look, but something about this gold cup, when you get the gold cup, it sips differently, okay? Now, I feel like you're healing the fact that you've actually been presented opportunities that are really good for you. And you've eyeballed them, thinking that those opportunities were only going to turn out like the last three. And, you know, what happened with the last three is they had you fucked up, right? And it's like this cup right here, I don't know. I don't know. Look, even if it's a different color, I don't know who I'm channeling. He said, "Yo, look, even if it's a different color, it don't even matter. It don't matter. I still don't trust what's in that cup. Is that even coffee? Is that even coffee? Oh man. But it be like that, y'all. It really do be like that. Sometimes you can misjudge situations. Sometimes you can misjudge people. It happens. It really does. And you know, I want to say, if you have misjudged situations or people, it is okay for you to observe that within yourself, right? It's okay for you to really look at, like, okay, well, the problem doesn't seem as big as I thought it was, right? Or it could be, you know, this person is actually pretty chill. So why did I not even eyeball them like that, but more so just let it be? Just, okay, I see you. Yeah. Mhm. It's like, you sure you don't want this cup? I see you finish your last three. So like, I don't know. Maybe I thought you wanted more. I thought you wanted more. Oh shit. This is confirmation, y'all. I don't know. This might be hitting the nail on the head. Could be wrong though. Please, someone confirm. Let me know if this resonates in the comments. Please just be real. Let me know. Hey, yo, it resonated. Or hey, yo, it didn't resonate. Leave it at that. Let's not do no hate, right? It's peace, love, happiness. But, you know, don't try me, right? Not the don't try me. Um, when it comes to the wheel of fortune of where you're headed or maintaining direction, right? 1114, as I say this, your focus in changing or maintaining direction. So you're gonna have to move forward, move beyond, right? Move beyond anything that has held you back. Move beyond any war that you've had within your mind. Move beyond the toxic situations that just didn't work, didn't last, it didn't benefit, it didn't add. It subtracted, it took. Because, let's be real though, the devil card, right? This is addictions, obsessions, possessions, being chained, feeling like you're chained. This could be just a way of thinking. This could be the shadow. This could be the ego, right? I feel like there's gotta be a release of old boy right here. I think, because well, look, the devil clarified the King of Wands. No, the King of Wands clarified the devil. This is impulsiveness. This is like I just heard it, feeding flesh, not soul. Feeding flesh, not soul. Giving into your temptations, giving into your vices, giving into those thoughts of self-doubt, self-limit. And, you know, I think you closing out that chapter is the best decision you're making if you choose to make that decision. But I feel like you've already made it. You wanted to see results, and I feel like, going back to that secret door, Spirit wanted to test your resolve. God wanted to see if you could handle yourself. With everything that you've learned, with everything that you've been through, this is about leaving behind that mindset, leaving behind that behavior, leaving behind those people, leaving behind that lifestyle, leaving behind that life, leaving behind that box that people wanted to put you in. I absolutely love this. And I think where we landed with this, because I gotta be real, y'all. When, look, when the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil came out, at first, I was like, hold up. Who let this fool in here? Right? At first. And then I was like, wait a minute. And I just, synchronicities be synchronizing, right? So, uh, my sensei said this one thing today, and he was saying it's kind of like when it comes to self-defense, right? Well, I'll break it down like this, right? Because what he said, it was also in the lesson, and then I was getting my ass beat, and then I was beating my ass at the same time. But, we do this. But anyway, it's the theme of, you know, how the predator chases its prey, right? But the predator lives in that nature. That's the predator's nature, right? To be a predator, to prey on its prey, right? To chase or to hunt, more so, right? But if the prey so happened to turn into the predator and turned around and went after the predator, right? That would leave the predator in a different mindset than what it normally has, or in a different situation than what it usually has. Because now, the predator now has to defend itself. Or run, right? But more than likely, a fight's gonna happen, right, between two predators, or if that prey turned around and it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, right? Like, just saying. So I feel like, and this is just, look, this might not be it, right? But I just feel like this might tie it in. I feel like you noticed when your ego, when your addictions, maybe even some obsessive thoughts, just anything that kind of altered the state that you're forming, your natural state. You noticed it, and when you noticed it, you did something magical. You looked it in its eye and you said, you can't stay here no more. You said, oh, so you think you're the captain. And when you shocked that part of yourself, and when you acknowledged that part of yourself, and you said, you know what? I don't gotta do this. I don't. I am stronger than this. I've come so far that something like this, after everything I've been through, something like this, not even that can stand in my way to the future I'm about to have. That's not going to stand in the way of my dream life, of my dream reality, of my dream career, of my dream relationship, my happiness. Come on, like the happiness is at the bottom of the deck, the sun card. My son. Some of y'all could have sons, right? Some of y'all could have kids. Page of Cups, some of y'all could have kids. Look, the devil could have been a person, the devil could have been a vice. It could have been anything. You decided that, nah, I'm not rocking with this. It's messing with the flow. And honestly, I feel like you just tired of cleaning up everybody else's mess. You tired of cleaning up a mess. Maybe even the messes you've made. But you gotta do it anyway. Look, don't act like you're not proud to do it. You got the little bandana. Yeah, you didn't have to put that on, but you did because you decided to buckle down and do the work. That's okay. That's okay. You should have your fit, right? The drip is everything. I'm just saying. Look, once again, your friendly neighborhood healer. Like I'm letting you know it's okay to do that shadow work a little bit drippy. Okay? You could go look, you can purchase new sneakers, you can get you some new clothes, you can do that, right? Just be modest. Modest with the money. Budget that money too. Look, 4 cups, you already knew. You was like, you know what? I did kind of slack. You know, I overspent. Maybe I didn't need to buy 3 cups. I didn't need all that coffee, right? I could have just, stuck with the one and then, you know. But it's okay. Look, you're going to have enough for it anyway. Emotionally, you're going to feel nice about it. As far as the pentacles, I could get y'all some mini cards. Because I definitely got deep into this, and this is just, yeah, this was everything for me. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I love seeing when people decide to take action in their life, right? Present, real life action. And they take accountability, and they say, you know what? I won't be my worst enemy today. I'm gonna be my best friend today. And we finna paint this town. Like, the sky's the limit. Yeah, I'm gonna get oracles. This one, Starseed Oracles. Whoever is dealing with this love situation, though, this 2 of Cups. I mean, even if it's, because, I do get for some of y'all, it is somebody, but I also get, for most of y'all, it's just the principle of having a healthy relationship, having healthy connections, but also learning how to be in a healthy connection, right? Experiencing one. Not for nothing, not a lot of us have experienced healthy relationships. You know, it's not a common thing. Cause my thing is, it's not like you can't depend on someone that is healthy to carry the relationship, right? And when I say healthy, I mean who hasn't experienced too much trauma around love, who hasn't experienced too much trauma around, I mean, family, right? Because family is everything. Family makes up who most of you is or are, right? And you know, when you get older, yeah, you develop your own, you come into your own, but your family is still like that's the foundation, right? It's everything you stand for. So, I mean, if we're being realistic, not everyone comes from the best households. Not everyone had the best dynamics growing up, right? So the ones who haven't had the best dynamics growing up have to deal with doing the work, right? Doing the the inner journey, right? Discovering who you are, discovering self, really taking the time to acknowledge that you exist, that you matter too, and that not everything that happened to you is your fault. That's just what it is. Now, what you do to others, that's on you. That's your accountability. But what you came from as a kid, up until, I mean, I'd say 18 for, I don't even know, because everyone deals with their own things at their own time, right? And some people go through things longer than others, and I feel like it's really important we be mindful of other people's backgrounds and other people's, I mean, histories, right? We don't want to ever, hurt somebody who's already been hurting, who was born into hurt, right? You don't ever want to do that because, I mean, those people, they need the support, they need the love. And that's that. All right, one more time. And ooh, I tell you. Yeah. Uh-huh. And it still came out because I seen it. Don't want to hear four? I kind of want to see this one. Oh, yeah. What did I just say? Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. First off, I really love this reading. I'm just going to say it. You have, as your first oracle, wait. What did I tell y'all? Right before you enter the door, it's a portal. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. It's 9, y'all. 9. It's right before you're about to get it. It's right there. It is right there. You better prepare. Prepare. Okay, in our fast, loud, reactive, comparative world, where an instant response is so often expected, and times and at times even a currency, it can feel almost impossible to take a breath, let alone give ourselves the space to rest, wait, and reset. I'm telling you, y'all, yo, I said it earlier. You need you time. You're allowed to have you time. Don't get it twisted. Focus on, if you're gonna take anything from this video, right? Because this isn't, um, I mean, yes, for entertainment purposes, but this is also, if you do resonate with this message, I need you to take something away from this. I need you to really allow yourself to go beyond what you thought you could go beyond. Allow yourself to really reflect and connect with yourself, right? Don't be ashamed of who you are, right? Don't feel like, let's say you do live in a small town, right? Don't feel like, or you're in a large city, it doesn't even matter. Sometimes you could feel alone in both, right? Don't think that there aren't people out there that are just like you. Don't think that there aren't people out there that would support you. Don't think that there aren't people out there that would love you. Back to the card. Okay, we're so often in overdrive, expecting instantaneous results over and over again. And when guidance doesn't come at these extreme speeds, it can feel as though something's gone wrong. But often, not receiving guidance is guidance in itself. When you ask for guidance and don't receive it, it can often mean, wait, it's not yet time. The details are being woven. Our challenge is to keep trusting when, on the surface, it appears that nothing is happening. To remember that no matter how long or bitter the winter, spring does always come. Yo, yo, spring, spring comes, y'all. I'm sorry, cause this is like the second time I heard that, and it resonated. It really did. To remember that you don't need to solve all of your world's problems in a single day, and that perhaps they'll be better solved with some perspective and a good night's sleep. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely resonating with this one. Right here, I could use a good night's sleep. Alright, this card is your permission to slip, to slow down, switch off, and rest. You're being reminded to have patience and trust the mystery of life, to trust that things are being woven on your behalf. It may not be happening to the timeline you'd like, but if you gather up the patience, it will be orchestrated better than you could ever imagine. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you slow down, be patient, and wait? Oh, the Most High just told me to tell us, because I'm included in this. It's time to be obedient. This is the test of obedience. This is the test of patience. If we can enjoy the little moments before the magic happens, then that would be a lesson that you can proudly wear. That would bring you your bliss. Ooh, I'm sorry, that was. Wow. The next card is the weight of the world. And this is why I say it brought bliss, because the imagery on these cards, oh yeah. Spirit's coming tonight. God's like, hold up. You thought I wasn't going to hold it down for you. Alright, weight of the world, boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. Look, that Seven of Wands, when I told you, we discussed this, y'all, right? I'm here to reassure, right? So we don't get lost in this message and we know exactly what it is, right? You are moving towards, currently, the Wheel of Fortune. Your next step is to take action, the Chariot, clarified by the Seven of Wands. Hold your position, hold your ground. Your boundaries are very important. Recognizing that your peace is very important too will definitely get you through this beautiful wait before the portal. You know, but we're in Sagittarius season, so look, fire sign season, right? I'm saying if you started something new around the new moon, make sure you keep up momentum, right? So that when the full moon comes around, you have something to kind of show. Like, okay, I actually started this and this panned out like this, right? So then when the next moon comes after Sagittarius, right, the new moon in Capricorn, that's when something is going to be more grounded and stable. And it may even be bringing you in some money. Utilizing the resources, utilizing our time properly, and utilizing it how Source wants you and needs you to utilize it will help you get to what it is you need and want and desire. But once again, the genie needs to know. You gonna free the genie or not? Look, y'all, interpret that how you may. Decide how you will. Weight of the world. Let go. It ain't yours to carry. You don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down by the weight of the world. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else's. I'm telling you, self-care, self-care, self-care. You need sleep. You need eat. Yeah, look. You need sleep. You need eat. You need sheet. Yo, I could be a little weird sometimes, right? I could be a little bit animated. I could be comical sometimes, right? Please don't judge me. And if you judge me, why would you? Let me entertain you. Are you not entertained? Now I'm just talking. That could be the ego. Okay, Star. No, no, I'm ready. Look at me. Look, I don't even need to read the rest of this just because meditation, exercise, deep breathing, nature. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We just did it earlier. You're already taking the steps necessary. You're taking the steps necessary. Look, we did it together. Y'all remember that breath? Y'all remember it. I know you do because I took it with you. But look, I'll read you the Starseed Soul Inquiry. What are you carrying that isn't even yours? What you carrying that's not even yours? Why are you holding on to it if it ain't yours? It don't even got your name on it. You got a toy. It has Andy on the boot. And your name's Will. What you doing with an Andy toy? Come on now. Come on now. Star family. You're part of a team of souls. So call in support. Yeah, I definitely feel like the collective has been calling in their star family. Some of y'all already met your star sisters, star brothers. I'm seeing star brothers right here at the bottom. Star brothers, you're ready. Look, you're ready. Y'all linked up like this, right? Wakanda forever with it. But I'm gonna read what this says because I feel like you are needing some extra support, just a little bit, and I feel like people are needing your support too. And I actually feel like, before I even read this, I feel like that. Look. Because this card, I feel like on the World Wide Web, y'all DMs is going crazy right now. I feel like there's a lot of people reaching out to you and wanting to connect with you. I'm feeling like people need to connect with you. I feel like, because, I mean, once again, the way this looks, the light wants to come together. Hello? It's time, guys. What? We're being pulled. It's the energetic, and oh my goodness, I was channeling that earlier. It's a push and a pull. It's like an energetic push and an energetic pull. Like you're being pulled to certain things and pushed away from other things, right? Pulled into different realities, pushed away from other realities, right? Oh man, maybe you're even being pushed into the secret door. Oh, someone might get pushed into the secret door unknowingly. Like you didn't even know that was the secret door. You said it looked just like the other one. Honey, the door was red. That's what it was. The door was red. I mean, red is power. Red is associated with the root. So I feel like someone also did some inner root work. I definitely do. I'm calling that out there right now. Look, I got my red lighter with me too. I was looking for the black one, but I picked this one instead. Yeah, your first chakra. Yeah. The root chakra, something around the root. So fears, doubts. I feel like you're being pushed into this red door, and it's saying, "Here you go, conquer your fear, conquer your doubt." You just said yo. First off, 9 of Wands, wounded healer. You just said you got it. Someone just got pushed through this door. I don't know who. Everything's different. Everything is different. Nothing was the same. Star family. At some stage, here we go. At some stage, we were each a part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Those who are part of your soul cluster are part of your star family. Your star family are those souls who are cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You haven't just experienced lifetimes together. Your souls were once actually one. It's very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times, to work with anchoring a familiar frequency of light, and to cross paths with each other. Anchoring, anchoring a similar frequency. Anchor, that means to dig in. That means very similar to how a true, true, I'm about to speak the truth. Very similar to how a tree has its roots and it's dug deeply into the dirt, deeply into the ground. Very similar. Tree of life. Yeah, y'all are balancing out your root, or your root chakra is very significant. Very significant. If that's something that's ringing a bell, something about your core beliefs, inner childhood, Chiron, more in Sagittarius season. All right. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you meet. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like looking in the mirror, because in a way you are. Often you'll go out of your way to help those in the star family, instinctively knowing it's part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply, regardless of how long you knew them. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Think about people in your life. Who do you feel is part of your star family? If this card shows If this card comes up in a spread, it's likely you've met someone who is part of your star family or you're about to. So, star seed soul inquiry. Who do you think is from the same star family as you, and how can you call upon them for support? Oh, it was. There you go. Is someone meeting a twin flame? Because I'm sorry, when I. Where was the part? I'm looking for it. Looking in the mirror gave me twin flame vibes. So this could be a twin flame vibe as well. As far as the love situation, you might be meeting your twin flame, or maybe you're going with your twin flame into this new, this nice little portal that you gotta wait for. You better hold your horses. You ain't going nowhere. You gotta be obedient. You say you gonna learn today. We got Earth School. Hey y'all. That's where we at. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Now, the fact that I did this tells me that someone needs to. Diva, why do you keep looking in the camera? She's like, she's licking and you see her tongue in the side, so it's like, Diva, hey. Earth School. I put the finger up. Someone needs to listen and learn. Interesting. Also, don't let nobody silence you. And that's only for special situations, right? Diva, hey, excuse you. Diva, can I read the cards? Here, have a seat. Go get your booty. Oh man, someone needs to listen. Edit that out. Oh wait, no, it's alive. Look, someone needs to listen. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul, and life lessons are the curriculum for which we enroll. These aren't one time lessons, but themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experience of them as we make our way through the spiral of life. Life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Remembering that Earth is a planet of polarity helps with this understanding. Each year, the study deepens more and more. You know, I've been really sitting on this, right? And I was watching one of the other tarot readers. Oh my goodness, what is her channel? Not because I have to put y'all on. She's just amazing. She gets really in depth with her reading. She is very experienced in reading tarot, delivering messages, and really connecting. So, Diva, can you stop that? Sassy Scorpion Tarot. That's her. Yeah. She like I said, she breaks it down differently. So honestly, check her out. I'm trying to find the words, but I can't because she's just that good, and it still blows my mind how accurate she is, especially for my reads. And I'm like, it's like you're hitting the head, and I check a lot of signs too, and they all be on point, and I'm like, hold up, okay. And then she gives really sound advice. and perspectives. And I'm like, you know what? I should think on that. You know, art school. But what I was saying is, look, I'm sorry. What I was saying is, you know, she gave this really great advice, and I kind of started thinking of how I can incorporate it into my life, right? And she made this point to mention like a thesis, right? And how, you know, in higher education schools, grad school, right, where you have to have a thesis where it wraps up like everything that you learned within that year, right? And as far as a thesis goes, I started reflecting on my own thesis, so to speak, my spiritual thesis, the lessons that I've learned this year, right? This year. Maybe I was born in medieval times. I don't know, right? This is Diva. Um, and so the spiritual thesis consists of, right, just main bullet points of lessons or repeated lessons that you've been experiencing or learning or growing through, right? Whether this is putting yourself first in certain situations, or having to address boundaries, or having to address yourself, right? It could be any kind of lesson. So, to see Earth School here, yeah, yeah, y'all. We out here learning. We finna have to learn these lessons, y'all. So, remembering that Earth is a planet of polarity helps with this understanding. Each year, the study deepens more and more. If you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, you're being prompted to remember that your soul came here to grow and learn. Try not to look at difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunities for soul growth. If you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the highs and lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card can also mean that you're being called to embark on a new area of study or growth. This could be through structured learning, such as university, school, or a training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you're being reminded that these are opportunities for soul growth. After all, relationships are known as the number one way that we grow as souls while we're here on earth. Star Seed Soul Inquiry. How are you being called to grow and learn? How are you being called to grow and learn? All right, y'all. I see that it is time to really make space. Um, because you're growing, you're expanding, and you're going for your happiness. This is all I have for y'all. I hope this helps. I hope this resonated. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Don't call me corny. Don't call me corny. Oh my goodness. Don't call me corny. My enemies don't want to see me win today. That's crazy. Anyway, y'all. Deuce.